You already know, in some quiet corner of your awareness, that every small act of attention sends out a ripple. And perhaps you've wondered how far a single ripple can travel before it folds into the tide that touches everything. Imagine again the lighthouse. Only now step back far enough to see the coastline curving into continents. Hundreds of lamps turning. Each one someone's breath. Someone's choice to stay awake a moment longer. One lamp slightly brighter makes the next easier to see. That's the first implication. Personal clarity. It's a social service. And the more lamps align, shipping routes change. Fewer wrecks, more trade. Ideas crossing oceans. So the simple act of tuning your own signal, it alters the probabilities of innovation, friendship, even peace. That's the second implication. Inner order scales outward. You can chunk up again. From coastlines to weather patterns. Coherent light warms the air differently. Currents shift. Storms lose edges. It's a metaphor and it's physics. Systems self-organize when noise drops below a threshold. So the ramification of practicing stillness, it isn't just calm. It's the emergence of new order in everything that touches you. Some people call that karma. Others call it homeostasis or feedback stabilization. Different vocabularies, same engine. And if you follow that line even further, past nations, past species, imagine consciousness as the ocean itself, learning to steer its own waves. Each act of awareness you cultivate, it adds one more data point to the universe's experiment in self-knowledge. That's the larger exploration. The universe gets better at being itself when you pay attention. Now, a curious thing happens when people don't do this. When lamps go dark, fogs thicken, collisions rise. Individually, that looks like confusion. Collectively, it looks like chaos. The cost isn't punishment. It's inefficiency. Energy that could create must now clean up. So neglect carries its own price tag in wasted potential. And it's equally interesting how quickly balance returns once a few people resume the practice. Like a jazz band finding the beat again after a rest. No blame, just rhythm remembered. That's the positive feedback loop. Coherence invites coherence. So whether you call it intuition, alignment, prayer, or pattern recognition, the act is the same. Listening carefully enough, your next move harmonizes with the field. That skill, practiced by one person, spares others 1,000 corrections. Chunking up once more. What might humanity look like if intuitive literacy becomes as common as reading? Cities designed by resonance instead of rivalry. Economies built on sufficiency instead of scarcity. Sounds poetic, but history's data agrees. Each time empathy and pattern awareness increases, violence decreases, creativity rises. Those are measurable ramifications. And the implication inside all this, the one that your deeper mind can turn over later tonight, is tending your own coherence, maybe the most efficient form of world work available. Every time you bring breath and attention together, you become a node of lower entropy. And from there, possibilities reorganize. You don't have to believe this. Just notice how the idea feels when you try it on. Because the nervous system is a rehearsal studio. Run the pattern a few times. It starts playing itself. That's learning, that's neuroplasticity, that's karma, with better branding. And as you imagine, perhaps playfully, how such ripples could shape families, communities, generations, you might sense a quiet motivation to keep the lamp clean, to keep the triangle humming, not from duty, but from curiosity, to see just how far a single ripple can travel before it circles back as light on your own shore.